don't have to pay to laugh. You better thank God for that. There's hope. It doesn't cost a thing to smile.
Good morning, everyone. It is a wonderful, snowy, sunny day here. Do those things even go together? Because I guess in Colorado they do. The sun is shining, yet it's still snowing. That's the Mile High City for you. Today I am going to do a Health 101 video for you, and this is going to be a tour of my revamped, basically my fridge and my pantry and my fruit bowl. And not in that order. I guess the order I go in this video is my fruit bowl, my fridge, and my pantry, so backwards. Because I'm revamping my diet to fit an anti-inflammatory diet, and you guys can check out my anti-inflammatory diet guide video, I thought that it would be helpful to see what foods I'm keeping on hand that sort of fit that diet. Now, when I started this diet, I did not go through and ransack our pantry and fridge and throw out or get rid of foods that we had that didn't fit the needs. What I did do is I also didn't go through and eat all the stuff that didn't fit my needs as well, because that would have caused me a lot of discomfort. So what I did, and I thought that this worked really well, is we've had a lot of stress going on in our family. My stepmom's father just recently passed away, my grandfather, and so I thought a nice gesture would be is I made a big meal for my stepmom, my nana, and my dad, and then my grandma as well, and my aunt. I made a big thing of pasta for everyone for their dinner, and I took it over to them. And that way I was using up the foods that I couldn't eat, but it was a nice gesture for them to have something on hand. So I recommend doing this if you're going to be switching up your diet, is to cook some family members a meal, and you're doing them a favor, and it's a really sweet gesture. If you don't live close to family, or maybe family is on a different diet and they can't eat the things that you have, another gesture is to do it for some sort of shelter nearby. I know a lot of friends who cook meals once a month for different, abused women's shelters, or at-risk teen shelters, or homeless shelters. And if you don't even have the time to do that, you can box up the goods that you do have, the non-perishable goods, and take them to a local shelter that can be sure to get them to people who need them. So that way you're not putting yourself in pain by eating all the foods that you shouldn't be eating, that are on your avoid list, but you're also not wasting them by just chucking them out, and you're putting some thought into where they go. So that's just a little side note, and something kind that you can do, because random acts of kindness always go a long way. And I've been on this kick lately where, I want to feel good, I want to exude kindness, and I want to feel good from the inside out. And so any way that you can do that, I just think brightens up your life a little bit more. But anyways, that's just my little tidbit of information there. Now, on to the video. I am going to show you my fruit bowl, fridge, and pantry. These are just some foods that I have from a recent shopping trip. What you want to keep in mind is that this is totally always changing on a weekly basis. These foods are kind of always rotating based on that list that I showed you guys in my anti-inflammatory diet video guide. So this is never, always the same. It's fresh foods, and so therefore I'm always picking up different things just to keep the, variety. I always want to have variety in this diet, because the diet is so different than what I'm used to eating, that variety is really important, so I'm not getting bored with things. That's why I'm doing a lot of recipe videos, is that I'm having fun cooking new and different things, and not eating the same thing every day, all day, and getting in a food rut, because then that's going to send me back to my old eating ways. If you guys are curious to see what foods I keep on hand, then keep watching and join me in just a second, and I will show you. The fruit bowl. So here we have some Asian pears. These are Jason's favorite. Yummy. And then we have some apples. I don't know, I think these are Fuji apples, but I could be wrong. And then grapefruits, which I absolutely adore, and Jason can't stand them.
Lights gone, days in.
Then we're moving along to the bananas. We keep a lot of bananas on hand. We eat a lot of bananas. Now, disclaimer with the fridge, it is not clean perfectly, so keep that in mind. So at the top shelf is drinks, so I always have infused water, then orange juice. Then behind that is some apple cider vinegar for some metabolism boosting drinks in the morning. Behind that we have champagne. I always have to have a bottle of that on hand. Let's be honest here. And then lots of variety of beer because Jason and I, we like beer. Not every night, but we like to have it on hand. This is Jason's shelf, so we have English muffins, some turkey, and back there is some sandwich bread that was left over before we started this diet, so we're gonna finish it. And then here is the fruits. So we have raspberries, kiwis, strawberries,
Stay flow, dry house, wet clothes.
and then pineapple
Weary-eyed and dry,
and grapes.
no phone.
Now this is leftovers, so this is my leftover quinoa oatmeal, just separated into 2 containers. And then leftover cucumber tomato salad.
Since 18, but lately.
And then a big bowl of lemons just because I don't have another spot for them, and I use them in a lot of things that I cook. Now this is a drawer for cheeses, which is actually soy cheese, so I have soy mozzarella and soy cheddar.
For a couple grams.
And then over here is like herbs, so we have mint, sage, dill,
Other man is still cold.
and what might this be? What is it? Cilantro! No, it's parsley. Just kidding. Ginger, always have fresh ginger on hand. Jalapenos, again, a must-have staple item. And garlic, which we don't always have fresh garlic on hand because I hate chopping it. I buy it pre-chopped. The vegetable drawer. So we have carrots, mushrooms, celery. We always have celery.
Dream been this way since
Again, what is this? Oh my goodness. Oh, it's a turnip.
sinking, wasting, crumbling like pastries.
And that's a sweet potato. Brussels sprouts, avocados, and tomatoes. There was also some hemika in there and some asparagus, but I must have forgotten to point them out. Now for the salad drawer or lettuce. So I have kale, spinach, and iceberg. Now this is just condiments. And then this is where I keep vegetables that have already been cut. So cucumber, lemon, onion, and bell pepper. Then Jason, he's not going dairy free, so regular milk, almond milk. And then I was trying out making chai teas at home, so I got this chai tea mix, but I think next time I'm gonna get a different kind because this is a little bit too sweet for me. And then this is just more like olives, Mediterranean olives, blue cheese olives, which I spilled all over when I was making this video. And then the pre-chopped garlic. I have 2 things of it because we use it all the time. And then hummus. Always have hummus on hand. Then a small things of eggs because we don't really use eggs all that often. And butter, which again we don't use very often either. The freezer. So in the freezer we have sorbet for smoothies. So we have lemon sorbet and mango sorbet, which you can't really see in there. Yeah, mango. And then just some like ice cream bars or fruit bars, I guess, and some hummus, again, more hummus. And then frozen vegetables. This is a frozen item I get to save time and if we run out of things in the fridge. So we have broccoli, edamame beans, I always say that wrong, corn, green beans. Edamame beans, but in the pods this time. And more green beans. And then there's some spinach. And then there's a frozen Annie's pizza, just in case we are in a hurry. And they make great gluten-free pizzas. So then for the fish, we have shrimp, catfish, salmon, and then fruits. Strawberries, blueberries, and then I have I'm jumping ahead. Then I have corn tortillas, right there. And then I have open fruits on the side for smoothies. So we have strawberries, blueberries, and raspberries. And then frozen bananas. When I use half, I save half in the freezer. Now on to the pantry. So grains. We have a big thing of quinoa. See? And then that's risotto.
Slowly sinking, wasting, crumbling like pastries.
And then those are flax seeds.
Come free to us 'cause we're just.
And these are, wait for it, chia seeds. Chia pet. Sorry, I had to. And then that is brown rice. Next, this is what used to be formerly known as pasta and now is quinoa pasta. So we just have a variety of quinoa pastas. Vegetable broth, tomato sauce, diced tomatoes, more vegetable broth, and celery seeds is back there and the way back. Now down here, we have lots of green enchilada sauce and then lots of beans. So we have garbanzo beans, kidney beans, pinto beans, more kidney beans, more garbanzo beans, black beans, and black beans, and black beans. And then there's coconut milk, but you can barely see to the left.
Oh, under the upper hand.
And then we have clams for pastas, tuna, more tuna.
In a pipe, she flies to the motherland.
And then there was, behind the tuna, some chicken noodle soup. That's just miscellaneous stuff and some more miscellaneous things that we had before we went on to the diet. Now we have a lot of cereal. Jason is still eating cereal. I'm not. And then we have quick oatmeal that we've had, so Jason's gonna continue to have that. And then gluten-free pancake mix. So yeah. Now these are pretty sad drawers here. These are snacks. So we have sunflower seeds and some Justine's almond butter, I guess, and some Lar bars. Yeah, pretty sad snack drawers. And then sweets. Oh, sliced strawberries and hard candy ginger. So sad. Oh, apricots. Don't forget apricots are sweets too. And then this is other. It's just almonds and then some crackers we had before we started the anti-inflammatory diet.
Stuck in her daydream.
So there you have it. Those are the foods that I currently have in stock. And if this is something you guys like, maybe every couple of months I'll do like an update when I get some new different items. You know, I won't do it all the time where it gets boring because, let's face it, like, you don't want to see what's in my fridge every single week. At least you probably don't. But when I get like some new and different ingredients, like maybe seasonally when different items are in season, that might be kind of fun. So let me know if these are some videos that you like. I don't know. I'm trying to think of new videos that fit, you know, my new health changes, because what I'm finding is that with all these new changes, I am a lot more motivated to make videos that fit the journey that I'm on, and it makes it a lot more fun when I'm passionate about making videos for you guys. So hopefully you guys can see that and you're enjoying it. I'll see you guys next time on my Health 101 videos. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Bye everyone.